Whew. Alrighty, guys. Well, here I am back again. Um, got another case of Spider-Man because I'm still trying to pull a bunch of stuff out of it. It's mainly because I don't want to buy a stupid. Um, I don't want to buy a stupid Carnage Silver Surfer. So, we'll we'll see what. Um, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. Oh yeah, I bought a lot of shit today. Bought the Cyberpunk Red core rule book, and then I bought this. This is really cool, actually. It's oh, it's upside down. Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, Monsters of the Multiverse, and Xanathar's Guide to Everything, and like this neat kind of box set for D&D. Mainly for the Tasha's Cauldron of Everything because it comes with a neat class. I don't know, just buying a bunch of crap today. So yeah, this guy seems pretty thick. So let's see what we get in our legacy pack first. Oh, we got the cloak and dagger. I'm like, yeah, this thing feels pretty thick. So you got this split thing right here. I don't know if this holds any value, but I mean, hey, I didn't pull it. It's not like the other stupid Spider-Man shit, right? So cool. That's already a plus. All right, and let's get into this. Oh yeah, for anyone who wants to like kind of, for Case Coalition or whatever the hell it is, for these videos, I always go. I open front, back, front, back, front, back, from left to right. Just for people who care about that. I know I look up a lot of videos, and I care. Well, that's usually what I care about. So I just thought I'd let everybody know. Got my Dark Magician Girl and Galactus in the background. Got my nice Force of Will mat, so we got something pretty to look at. And let's go ahead and crack open some boosters for here. Okay, first pack. We got the rare Daredevil, uncommon Spider-Man, Moon Knight, Matt Murdock and a police officer. Okay, very cool. Let's see if, because, all right, so like from left to right, there's 5 columns. Both of my last bricks, I got good stuff in this second column. So let's see if that's just going to continue to be a thing. Only check out the super rares and etc. Ooh! Okay, cool. This is one of the ones I wanted. Venom Thanos. We'll have to check him out real quick. Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Woman, and the common Spider-Man. Yeah, no, I was going to say, I want the Venom Thanos, because I'm a big fan of Thanos. I want the Madam Web, and then a regular Iron Spider, because we got the Prime, not the Chase. The Chase Iron Spider last time. So, let's go ahead, take a peek at Venom Thanos. So, Symbiotic Fusion trait. Plasticity super senses, very cool. If Venom Thanos is within 4 squares in line of fire of an opposing character, he can't be targeted by range attacks. So, you got the symbiotic fusion, the Venom stuff. We got another trait, leadership, very nice. Free, choose one to use until your next turn. Phasing teleport, close combat expert, mind control, probability control, shape change, or steal energy. So you can get, double rollouts here. If Venom Thanos succeeded with leadership this turn, he has friendly characters with the symbiote or monster keyword within range can use the chosen power. Special fist ability, giant reach 3. When Venom Thanos hits, after resolutions, you may choose a hit character to gain immobile until your next turn. Special damage power, stop, battle fury exploit weakness, very cool. Cosmic energy, nice. Shoot, out of a lot of my friends, actually, I don't think anyone else really pulled this Venom Thanos, so that's dope. We're already off to a great start. Like I said, he was really one of the ones I wanted, so I'm happy about that. That's very cool. Happy to add him to the collection. See if we can get some other juicy bits. Oh, we got cards in the way here. What is that? That's the rare Punisher, I believe. Yeah, it's a rare Punisher. Okay, we got Silver Sable, Gwen Stacy, Aunt May, and a Black Widow. Nice, nice. Alright, let's see if we pull the chase out of this bad boy. Because this was, you know, that second slot, am I right? Okay, that's Common Venom. Okay, we got something in a bag. It's a symbiote in a bag. Which one? Ooh, Black Symbiote? Black Symbiote, nice. Because I got the Miles Morales Play at Home kit, so now we got the Black Symbiote. That's dope. So we got Common Venom, we got Aunt May doing the lean, Mr. Negative, Prowler, and then a Shocker. Okay, so yeah, nothing in that one. All right. Well, that's good because that means now we got some nice stuff coming later in the kit here. But all right, little symbiote, and it's the one that I don't have, so I'm very happy about that as well. Yeah, Black Symbiote. Go ahead and put that next to Venom. You know what? We should probably pull out his card too. We'll go ahead and read that too. I mean, it's counted as a super rare, but it's not like. It doesn't count against your super rares, I should say. Like, this isn't going to take a super rare out of your brick. They usually get like 2 per brick, so that's cool. Steel Energy Stealth. When this character uses Steel Energy, if a hit character is KO'd during the attack, heal 2 clicks instead. Seen a lot of people do a lot of work with this bad boy. Seen him put on Carnage Silver Surfers and other things. Very, very neat. Okay, so now we're going on to our middle part of our brick here. So let's see what we get. We got a Mary Jane. We got a Bullseye. We got a Daredevil. Ooh, what is it? The Uncommon Daredevil. I only had one of him. We got a Beetle. Oh, he's a rare, so. Oh, okay, all right. We got a Vulture. All right. Okay, we'll go ahead and take a peek at him. I actually didn't pull a Vulture, so you know, cool. Hopefully, we didn't get the dreaded double Vulture brick. We'll go ahead and take a little gander at his card as well. Because, yeah, we didn't pull one of him. I can't remember what the Vulture brick was. I just remember people calling it the dreaded Vulture brick. Rally on an opposing attack roll of 6. Free, remove one of Vulture's rally dice to move up to 6 squares, and after resolutions, you may choose a standard character he moved through or adjacent to during this action and place that character adjacent to him. That's interesting. Here's his dial, if anyone wants to take a peek at that. Improved movement characters, that's a big thing I need to start looking out for. I actually screwed up during a tournament today because I wasn't paying attention. I'm just kind of chilling. So yeah, that's something. Traded Super Strength. When Vulture hit opposing characters, modify speed -3 until your next turn. Golden rule of 3, max of 3, you know, so reduces that movement by 3, which, you know, like I said, maximum. Charge Sidestep. When Vulture uses Charge after resolutions, he may immediately use Sidestep as free, even if he has already used it this turn. So that is nice. Okay, so this is in the back on the middle. Let's see what we get here. We got some bubble wrap here. Ooh, we got the red symbiote. Okay, so now we got another red. Alright, so we got another red symbiote. Very cool. We got the Red Hand Ninja, Boomerang, Hydro Man, Gwen Stacy doing the lean, and we got a Doctor Strange. Okay. Well, I mean, we could look at the red symbiote. Why not? Why not? We looked at the black symbiote, so we can look at the red symbiote too. Very neat. So we got one of each symbiote in that first brick. That's really cool. I'm trying to kind of speed this along. It's really late. I'm really tired. I got stuff to do, but I couldn't just leave this freaking case just chilling, man. Couldn't just leave the case chilling, dude. Needed to crack this open. Alright. Blades, Claws, Fangs, Steel Energy. If this character can already use Steel Energy, they instead heal 1 click for each damaged character, which is quite nice. I could definitely see why people use the black symbiote, though. That stealth is honestly huge. Okay, so this is column number 4 now that we're moving on to. So let's go ahead and take a peek what we have here. Okay, Hawk Gwen. That's our chase. Not the best. That's unfortunate. Lizard, Speedball, Sandman, and Mary Jane. Ooh, that kind of hurts, man. I mean, you know, I do like the Adventures. They're pretty cool, but, you know, it would have been cooler if we, you know, got a certain someone to show up. Yeah, not looking good, though. But, you know, okay. You know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. We'll see. I still got one more super rare in this break, so we'll see what happens. Maybe the RNG gods will be with us and I might get a prime or something, because we actually opened up a sealed case of Spider-Man because we were doing it for a draft, or not a draft, we were doing it for a sealed. We were just playing with each other, and that brick, that case was wild. One brick had Gwen, Goddess of Thunder, and a Prime Kingpin. The other one had a Chase Rocket Raccoon, or a Carnage Rocket, and a Prime Kingpin. So both bricks had a Prime Kingpin, so that's pretty nuts. Let me see here. Trait, bass guitar keeping the beat. Willpower, when Hot Gwen hits, after resolutions, action total +1 this turn. Not bad, so it's kind of like the pseudo leadership. Kind of gives you a little bit of something extra. When Hot Gwen hits, after resolutions, you may move all friendly characters with a straight up to 1 square, so they each have the Gwinger stuff. Trick arrows, free, choose one to use this turn. Energy explosion, incapacitate, penetrating psychic blast, or precision strike. I mean, like, if you could choose 2, and then you can get, like, the energy explosion and the penetrating psych blast, pair with pumpkin bombs, that would be nice. But yeah, let me see. 75 points. Maybe if she had, like, traded super sense, so you get, like, a 50-50 super sense. Yeah, I don't know. Not the best. Yeah, definitely kind of a hard sell for me. I did kind of want to collect the Adventures, though, just for a little, like, fun team or whatever, right? So we got a Red Hand Ninja. We got a... who is that? Can't read that. What does that say? Oh, Chameleon, Spiderling, Hydro Man, and we got a female Daredevil, because there's the other rare Daredevil. So we should have, like, one more super rare in this brick, I believe, usually, on average. Oh, this one got put in, like, backwards. Okay, so we got a common Spider-Man here. Got the red Matt Murdock, J. Jonah, Miles Morales, and then we got a rare Morbius. Okay, so now we're down to the last brick up in here. Alright, let's see, I don't know, let's see what we get. Is this one like upside down too? Oh, super rare Spider-Man. Yeah. Okay, so already had that super rare Spider-Man, but he's pretty cool. I think he's, like, I don't know, has a little price tag, I guess. We got a Moon Knight, Spiderling, Black Hand Ninja, and a J. Jonah Jameson. I mean, in my other unboxing, I mean, I pulled the Spider-Man, but, you know, I mean, we can go over him here, I guess, you know, just for fun or whatever. Yeah, so still looking for a Madam Web. Iron Spider would be nice as well. So yeah, I mean, you know, hey, at least I did, like, all right, well, we'll see what I get from the other Legacy card, because I'm just like, well, at least I didn't get more of that Spider-Man, because I have 3 of that Spider-Man Legacy card. 2 of them came from the same break. Really shitty. Super annoying. Wall Crawler, Leap Climb, free, place this character in a square of different elevation within 4 squares in line of fire. trait, and then traded with great power comes great responsibility. Toughness, willpower. Willpower is neat. You could roll off some, you know, some action tokens. Maybe, you know, take some extra turns. Toughness for a little bit of damage, you know, damage resist, I guess. Not bad. Yeah, his foot ability is really nice. Flurry, hypersonic speed. When Spider-Man uses hypersonic speed, he may instead make up to 2 close attacks. Stop, or yeah, so the defense power, spider senses tingling, stop, regeneration, super senses. Spider-Man has safeguard, outwit. The capital safeguard, so none of his stuff can be outwitted. Yep, Spider-Man team ability. He's got all that super sense. I think it would have been better if that was. He should just have super sense. Like, probably should have just been traded super sense. That, you know, well, I don't know about can't be outwitted, but traded super sense probably would have been better. All right, so that was one breakdown. Time for the second. Oh yeah, I guess it's a quick intermission in between. I also got these. I had my local comic shop, Launchpad, Lodi, California. I had him order me a set of these Spider-Man tokens because I really wanted them. And then he also had a bunch of these older ones, and I'm like, ooh, hey. I wanted to pick these up because I wanted to see if the Pogs came with the, like, I wanted to see if there was the one for the Chase Black Widow that I have from this set. There's not. So these are the Pogs for this one. And if you wanted to know the Pogs for the Spider-Man ones, because there's really not a lot of information on these. Like, I tried looking up information on them, like, but they're really just, people aren't uploading them. I don't know. Kind of a pain in the ass. So here's that. Also 3 Mysterio tokens and not a single Doc Ock arm. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's check out what legacy card we have here. I think the only legacy card I actually want is the Carnage legacy card, the Colossal Carnage. Okay. Okay, well, all right. Let's see if this brick can redeem that. Wonderful. That was the Spider-Man that I already have 3 legacy cards of. Neat. Okay, we got Spider-Gwen, Shocker, Hydro-Man, Black Hand Ninja, and the Lizard. I just, like, want to throw that stupid fucking legacy card in the goddamn wood chipper, man. Like, it's actually unreal. I have 4 of that legacy card now. Okay. J. Jonah. Got some bubble wrap. What do we got here? What is that? I actually can't see what that is. Definitely not a symbiote. Is that web shooters, maybe? Web shooters, okay. We didn't have that. Okay, so now we have all the equipment from this set. So that's cool. J. Jonah, Gwen Stacy, Black Suit, Matt Murdock, Aunt May, and we got a Beetle. So nothing crazy in that. Oh fuck. Oh no, my stuff is falling. Yeah, don't have a ton of table space. Okay, so yeah, now we're in that second column. Okay, we got a Doc Ock, so we got a duplicate Doc Ock. That is just a regular symbiote, so not the Prime Spider-Man. Daredevil, Matt Murdock, and a police officer. Okay, so now, I mean, we could definitely trade a Doc Ock now, seeing as how, I mean, that's the second one that I have. So, I mean, I think he's like $20 or whatever. Like, he has a little price tag. He's got a little price tag on him, a little pricey price. Rare Shocker, Speedball. Wow, rare right out the front, huh? Chameleon, Sandman, Spiderling. Oh god. Okay, so now we're at the middle of the booster. So we pulled one super rare. So let's see what else we get here. Oh, we got the Bombastic Bagman rare. Nice. Okay, I wanted him. I forgot that was another one I wanted. Uncommon Spider-Man with that 50-50 super sense through the whole dial. Very cool, very cool. Moon Knight, Sandman, and Spider-Gwen. Wow, we're actually trucking through this. Very cool. Last time it took me like 2 fucking hours to do this because I was just like talking and bullshitting. Common Black Cat, very cool. We got a Mysterio, Prowler, Rhino, Mary Jane. Very weird pack. They put the rare right here. Okay. Well, the bottom end of our brick should be pretty stacked out here because, like, dude, like, we've only pulled Doc Ock, so this bottom end should be pretty stacked out. We got cards in the way. Red Hand Ninja, Common Venom, Mr. Negative, another Rhino, then a Scorpion. Okay. Wow. Yeah, the bottom of this brick is like turbo stacked. So yeah, we only pulled one super, so we should have 2 more supers and then potentially either like a prime or a chase or something. Okay, well here's a super, Spider Supreme. We already had him. Boomerang, Miles Morales Spider-Man, Black Widow, and a Venom. Can we get a Madam Web? Because I still need a Madam Web for my Spider-Man teams. We got, what is that? Common Spider-Man, Bullseye, Aunt May. Is that a Prime Kingpin? No, I don't think that's the Prime Kingpin. Red Matt Murdock. Wait, is it? No, this is... Oh, you know what? I skipped past the Spider Supreme, didn't I? I skipped the Doc Ock. Oh my god, I skipped the Doc Ock and the Spider Supreme because I'm just so fucking... Oh, shoot. Okay, well, my bad. Let me go back for those. Whoops. So we already have... I already pulled a Spider Supreme randomly. So, I mean, I guess now I have one for trade. And a Doc Ock as well. I don't think, like, where else is the stuff? Spider Supreme's pretty cool. He kind of just has, like, a laundry list of stuff. Let me see. I'm used to being 4 people in one. When Spider Supreme is KO'd by an attack, before removing him from the game, you may generate 2 characters named Arachnite, Captain America, Doctor Strange, Moon Knight, Spider-Man, or Soldier Supreme from your sideline on their last non-KO clicks. Then heal them each 2 clicks. The generated characters can't share a name, and the total points of the generated characters must be equal to or less than Spider Supreme's point value. This game, the generated characters aren't scored when they are KO'd. So that's very good, because he has Spider-Man TA, Power Cosmic, and Mystics with a pretty deep dial. So your opponent's going to need to sink in quite a few resources, and if they don't have ability to just heal up, you know, steal energy, etc., they're going to need to whittle this guy down, and once he dies, it's like, you know, you got Arachnite. I mean, Arachnite's super fucking expensive, but it's like, if you got him, you know, he comes out. Another trait, can't solve the multiverse's problems until we deal with this. Traded Super Sense, Spider Supreme takes a maximum of 1 damage from attacks made by opposing characters that didn't begin on an opponent's starting force. Starting force, I believe that's just what's on the field, right? So it's like, I mean, if they got multiversal Masters of Evil type stuff, you know, That could be a thing. Stop regeneration toughness, cosmic energy, willpower, blah blah blah. Okay, so that's Spider Supreme. This is the regular rare Kingpin. Man, did I skip over something? Am I tripping out? Yeah, because here's the Doc Ock. And then, I made sure that was just like a regular symbiote. Oh, God. It's all tumbling down. All these fucking boxes. Ugh. So much waste extra. Yeah, I don't think I'm tripping out here. I mean, I don't do, like, is that last one going to be, like, a super rare prime? The only one I could really think of is the fucking, what's it called? Is this Iron Spider. Free, remove one of Dr. Octopus's rally dice to choose one, generate an Ock Arm Bystander, max of 4, or choose an Ock Arm Bystander and it makes an attack. Super deep dial for 100 points. That is a lot of dial, especially because it all has Mastermind. If you out with the Mastermind, he drops off pretty fast, but yeah. Another trait. Beginning of the game, generate 4 Ock Arm Bystanders, max of 4. Passenger 4, but only to carry Ock Arm Bystanders. Power, generate an Ock Arm Bystander, max of 4. Wow, why is it like fucking... Focus is not really. Anyways, another trait. Friendly characters with Sinister Syndicate have, what is that, Masters of Evil, which is pretty nice. And then special damage is Empower, Leadership, Perplex. Perplex is very nice. Leadership is really nice. The Empower also, because the Ock Arms are going to be adjacent, and then Ock Arms on the back. 0 movement because Doc Ock carries them. I believe that's 11 with Energy Explosion, of all things. And then 17 Invulnerability with 3 damage. Like, that's huge, because, like, 3 damage, if they fail impervious rolls, they're going to take a click. Invulnerability, take a click. That 3 damage threshold, in my opinion, is huge. I feel like that's kind of the new Indomitability, or Indomitable. Like, being able to get through... like just that kind of damage negation, whoop, weird, froze on my anyways, so yeah, I feel like that's kind of huge, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm, but yeah, I don't know. Giant reach of 3 at the end of any action. If Ock Arm is not adjacent to Dr. Octopus, KO it. So you gotta keep him adjacent. Alright, well, let's see what's in this last, whoops. Oh, Jesus. God, everything's tumbling down, man. I don't know, let's see what's in this last brick here. Bunch of... oh, wait a minute. Oh, is this... Oh, well, I'm not... Damn it, Bullseye. Not super excited about this. Okay, well, yeah, Green Goblin Prime. I forgot about this one. Yeah, it's yeah, he's the super rare Hobgoblin. It's the Prime variant. So, not only did he take up a super rare spot, but he also took up the Prime / Chase slot. So we only get 3 supers. Hooray. Awesome. Yeah, as you can tell, just like last time, I'm not super enthusiastic about that. That's cool, I guess. What is that? Bullseye, Silver Sable, Moon Knight, and a police officer. Yeah, not very enthusiastic that for some reason, the Prime, that takes up a chase slot, and it being super also takes up your one of your super rares. Cool. Alright. So let's see. Trait, rally on a 6 on enemy attack rolls, perplex. Free, remove one of Green Goblin's rally dice. If you do, when he uses Perplex his turn to target himself, he may modify the chosen combat value by +2 instead. So special fist ability, Energy Explosion. When Green Goblin uses it, roll a d6. Hit targets are dealt damage equal to the result instead of normal damage. I mean, that's neat. Doesn't really pair well with like the equipment, the pumpkin bombs. Like, okay. I mean, I guess you could roll higher highs, but also if you have pumpkin bombs equipped, it just automatically makes it a 3, which is like, it's kind of hard to roll above a 3. Like, I guess it's a 50-50 that you're actually gonna fucking do more damage. I don't know. Exploit weakness for special damage ability. When Green Goblin KOs an opposing character after resolutions, heal in 2 clicks. Special damage ability. That's not it. Green Goblin KOs an opposing character after resolutions, heal him 2 clicks. Yeah. Green Goblin KOs an opposing. Yeah, so he just heals with special damage ability. Which is on the lower part of the dial. He has Outwit. Pretty shitty that he only has 2 damage. His whole dial. Not a fan. Not a fan of this Green Goblin at all. I would have much rather had another Iron Spider, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how expensive this guy is. Like, at least it didn't come broken like the Hobgoblin, I guess. Because, like, yeah, it's just connected by this little jet cloud. So, yeah, these are, like, really easy to be broken. Yeah, I don't know. When I saw it, I was immediately just like, oh, yeah, that's a super rare. Really stupid idea that if you get a prime super rare, it takes up a super rare slot and your chase slot. I just think that's a really, really stupid idea. Just, I don't know. It lowers the value like that you pull. You know, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I think it's a really, really bad decision. I mean, not even just like monetarily. Like, it's just because at the end of the day, like, yeah, we want to pull good stuff. We want to feel like our brick is worth it. So, like, why are you like taking up slots and basically just like, oh no, you got a 2 for here, so yeah, here now you get less good stuff. Because I mean, come on, like, end of the day, like, I mean, yeah, I've got a million of each of these commons. Like, I don't really care or give a shit about the commons. Like, I have most of the rares. I really, like, the only rare of note that I actually wanted was Bombastic Bagman, so I mean, I pulled him, so that's neat. But I mean, other than that, it's just like, you know, like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, do you understand what I'm trying to say here? Like, it's really shitty that, like, oh cool, I pull a super rare prime, that's pretty dope, but he takes up both slots. He takes up my chase slot, which is like reserved for primes and chases, and he takes up a super rare slot. So I'm just literally getting less cool stuff, because a lot of the cool stuff comes from, you know, super rares. The super rare Spider-Man, the super rare Doc Ock, Spider Supreme, blah blah blah, right? I don't know. I just think that's really shitty. On top of only getting one item in this brick, this brick was a fucking disappointment. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Doc Ock, Spider Supreme, which Spider Supreme's pretty cool. He's pieces with high point values are just so bad nowadays. There's so many good like point value pieces. I mean, when you have shit like Carnage Silver Surfer floating around, when you have the Carnage pieces in general floating around, you know, you have some of the multiversal Masters of Evil floating around, like you have all these like super cheap, like low point cost pieces. It's just not great, you know. It's just really not great. He really banks on the fact that he pulls in some very powerhouse pieces. It's like you can get Arachnite, which there's only been one Arachnite, I believe, and he's insanely good. Which is also why he's like a $200 piece. And then you get like, you run the gamut of like, you know, there's like just like in general, Captain America. Let me see, pull up the card again. That's Doc Ock. I don't know where the card is, but I mean, you know, I read it earlier. You get the gist of it, you know, like whatever. It's mainly that Arachnite, but like, yeah, you know, you pull in some other good pieces. What is it, Doctor Strange? You know, Captain America, whatever, you know, whatever. But yeah, 250 points, like, you could literally have him go his whole fucking dial before he dies, and it still wouldn't be worth it. Like, there's so many like just good low point value pieces that are just like, just blow this thing out of the water. And like, honestly, that's kind of the big problem. Like, there's no point in running higher point value pieces, because you're just going to get out actioned, you're going to get outgunned, outmanned, and outmaneuvered. You know, like, it's easier to run smaller teams, you know, one or two pieces. But yeah, no, you get overrun, because it's like, you know, think about that. In a 300 point game, right? So you have 50 points, and Top Click, he's got 5 damage. That's very respectable. 5 damage, very good, very, very good. Penetrating Psychic Blast, you got a lot of stuff that you would want on a piece, right? So that's cool. But he doesn't have a multi-attack ability. He goes in, does his one attack. If he misses, that's your turn. You know, we have low rolls. So, you know, sometimes it happens and it fucking sucks. So that's it. That's all you can do, you know? Like, unless you have probability control, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Now we go over to a different team, right? 100 points. Like, even like this Doc Ock, right? At 100 points. Right? Like, let me just fucking... Right? I mean, like, so you saw those Ock arms, right? Like, you saw these Ock arms. They're getting Empower off of Doc Ock. They have the giant reach. Doc Ock can tie up, you know, Spider Supreme. Even for 100 points, I honestly say, like, this Doc Ock could probably knock him out. You know? Because, like, all it takes, right? Because you actually need to deal damage for, what's it called, to proc. Right? So, I mean, I don't know. Because, like, man, and because you only get one attack with this guy. So, swing at Doc Ock, okay, cool, pop it, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'll do, like, a little, you know, maybe I'll do, like, a little thing where I'm just, like, rolling dice between these two. But honestly, even for 100 points, I think this Doc Ock wins. At 100 points. You know, it's not even, and it's like not even the best example. I'm just like, you know, like this is just, it's just like, look at that, you know, because you have 4 Ock arm tentacles, right, all swinging, all doing shit, you know, versus just your one little guy, your one little man, your one, you know, like, high point value pieces are just I want to say like it's that new, once again, it's like that new indomitable argument, like, oh, it's a high point value piece and it only has one mode. Oh, throw that in the trash bin. It's garbage. You can't use it. It's literally unusable. And unless you want to just sit around and do just a random fun game, but like it's never gonna fucking, like you try to put it up against like a like even one of the easy, like one of the just entry level teams, just entry level comp teams, not even the insane teams of like double Carnage Silver Surfers with Mad Jim Jasper and fucking Scarlet Witch, Saki Iron Man, with Darkholds and Venom Mags and fucking Anglers, what is that? All Black the Necro Swords, like, that kind of shit. I'm going off on a tangent here. Point is, very disappointed. Damn. Like, again, the super rare fucking Prime. And I don't know. Maybe I'll have, because I didn't know Iron Spider was so expensive. Maybe I'll have a change of heart if he's like actually holding a price tag. Because like I said, it feels good to pull high value shit, and most of the high value stuff is like tied up in super rares and chases. So the fact that you have these need to be like ridiculous. They need to be like $150. Like they because you're taking up a chase, you're taking up a super rare. Super rares, like what, maybe, like, oh, well, a couple of them here and there, like $20. I think Venom Thanos is in that area of about $20. Roughly in that area, whatever. Super rares usually don't get stupid high. Chases range in value as well. But, like, to take up both slots in a brick, it doesn't feel good. I can't say that I feel good. I honestly, I would have rather had the rare Spider-Man, because then I would have had another super rare in that brick. Because I wouldn't have both of this nonsense. At least I would have gotten a Prime, and I would have gotten all my super rares. I don't know. Really does not feel good to pull a super rare Prime. In my opinion. It feels good to pull it, but what doesn't feel good is the fact that it takes up those two slots. Like I said, it just really feels bad to me. Really, really feels bad to me. Yeah, I don't know. Those are just my honest opinions. Damn. Yeah. I don't know. I guess at this point, like, really don't feel like buying another case of this set. I've already bought 2 cases of this set. Pulled pretty assy. The Carnage Iron Man is just dirt cheap now. Really, the only thing retaining value is the Carnage Silver Surfer, for obvious reasons. Just busted beyond belief. Almost wish it was a unique, because then at that point people wouldn't want multiple of them. So at least it would have been like, okay, well, maybe people will sell it for cheaper because you only need the one, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, plus, again, how is that even fucking possible? Like, I've gotten 6 of these legacy cards. I don't even, it's over here, whatever. And 4 out of those 6 legacy cards have been that Spider-Man. It's another thing that's really making me salty. Like, I don't know, it's just like the come down to honest opinions. Like, doesn't help that, like, I did not want this Green Goblin at all. I just didn't give a shit. Don't like his abilities. I mean, point value wise, down here is pretty nasty. I guess that's Blades, because I was about to say, it's like I don't like the charge on there. Not a big fan of dials like this, where it's like, okay, well, on top we're going to be range. As we get clicked a few times, we're going to go to close combat. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't think it really meshes well. Because it's like, if you want to spec him towards close combat, you're specing him towards the bottom half of his dial. And if you spec him towards range combat, like if you put some equipments on him or whatever, right, you're specing him for range combat, which is on the top of his dial. So if you get clicked past that and you're in the, it's right, you try to prepare for one or the other, and it's kind of hard to prepare for both. I mean, perplex as a trait is pretty neat. Plus, you get the outwit on him, also pretty neat. Cabal, Dark Avengers, Hellfire Club, Power Elite, Sinister Syndicate, Thunderbolts. That all sounds like a bunch of non-generic keywords. Not like that really matters much anymore, but I can't even do what I wanted to do with like Iron Spider and like have him on like a fun Spider-Man theme team, like, because I could use what is that? There's like pieces that can give Iron Spider-Man family keyword. I can't even do that with this guy. And also, like I said, I think that's very counterintuitive. Like, maybe no, not really counterintuitive. I don't know. I guess it is kind of counterintuitive. Like, it's a very neat energy explosion. I mean, you might as well roll the d6 on it every time. You have, what is that? You have a 4 and 6 chance of rolling something better than what his damage would have been. Honestly, out of 2, you might as well just roll, because that's what I do with Black Cat all the time. I'm just like, it's almost impossible for me to roll something less with Blade's Claws here, so fuck it. I mean, like, that could definitely be very nasty. I just don't really know. Like, you're just, it's just that luck of the roll, it's just that luck of the dice where it's just like, can I hit that 6 damage energy explosion? Definitely neat. Once again, I don't know, maybe that's just me liking the guarantee. Like, it's about mitigating your RNG, right? You can have high highs and lower lows, or you could have something like the Chase Black Widow from War of the Realms that has not traded, but she has, I think, through her whole dial, Energy Explosion, Pin Psych Blast, together through the whole dial, and then you slap on a Pumpkin Bombs, and it's like, well, boom, she does penetrating damage, and she has Energy Explosion already, which means that's 3 penetrating damage to everything, which is, that's what you want to do with Energy Explosion, right? And, you try to group people up, and you just blow them all up. So, like, once again, it's like higher highs, potentially, but much lower lows. Where it's like, okay, well, I'm dealing penetrating damage, Energy Explosion, it's going to be locked at 3. You have a 50-50 chance of rolling something that's higher than that, but your Energy Explosion isn't penetrating. So if I have any form of damage reduction, like, how much of that is really getting through? Because, like, as you start to mitigate that damage, right, where it's just like, okay, well, you rolled the highest number you could on this, which is a 6. Okay, but then I have damage reduction, right? And it's not even taking into account impervious. It's just like, okay, well, I have invulnerability, right? Or I have toughness. So now from 6, I go down to 4, or I go down to 5. So it's like, okay, cool, yeah, you're clicking me. You'd click me more than, you click me more. Like, that's for sure. But on the penetrating side of that, like, if you deal penetrating damage, it's like, okay, well, you just deal penetrating damage, so you're dealing 3 clicks straight through, right? I mean, you're getting the guaranteed thing versus I'm praying to God that I roll a number, one of the numbers out of the 6. Like, I'm praying to God that I don't know. I'm about to look him up. I'm gonna see if he has a price tag, because absolutely in the trade bin, 0 interest in this Green Goblin. Like, literally, like I said, I mean, if I would have pulled something that I actually would have wanted or liked, like I said, the rare Spider-Man, the rare Prime Spider-Man, like, give me one of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck this thing. Because at least then I could put him on my Spider-Man teams and do some fun stuff there. Surprised, it's a pretty meta piece. It's pretty meta relevant. One of the better attackers in the game. And he's, like $60. He's relatively cheap in comparison, right? Probably because you can only run the one. He takes up the Prime slot, which is huge. You can only run him. You can't run any other Prime that's available in the game, because you're running him as your Prime. Yeah, he's primary attacker, and I guess he's more expensive if you play him at full point value. Even if you play him at a lower point value, I think he's still more expensive than Carnage Silver Surfer. I guess it just kind of goes to show how overtuned Carnage Silver Surfer is, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Very, very disappointing brick. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just luck of the draw, I guess. Man. Ugh. God, this is why I just don't open packs, man. Like, ugh. Just like the low lows. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, ugh. Just like feels so draining. It's like you open some packs and you just pull pure like just disappointment, you know? Like it was hopeful at first, like, ooh, Venom Thanos. We got the symbiotes, that's really cool. Okay, Vulture, didn't have him, dope. Pulled the Hawk Gwen. Cool. Ooh, pulled the Super Spider-Man, already had him. Ooh, yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. This is all just like trade pile. Doc Ock, I was happy about the Doc Ock, but I mean I already have one, so like once again, yeah, trade pile. He's going in the trade pile. Yeah, Spider Supreme, he's pretty cool, but once again, you know that 250 points there's no other point value to play him at. Too high, does nowhere near enough. The Spider-Man, he's good, but yeah, just like again, that 200 point value is just like that is a whole lot of points, and it's just like they've made clicks so efficient that it's just ugh, man. All right, well, damn. Yeah, man, gambling, bro, gambling. Kids, don't fucking gamble, man. Just buy the thing. Just buy the thing, dude. Don't fucking gamble. Like, why did I do this to myself? It's like, fuck. Ugh, man. Dude. Yeah, it's not good. Just not good. Man. Yep. Well, okay. Damn. So, I still want a Madam Web, and I want a this regular super rare Iron Spider. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Man, I said this wasn't going to be that long. It's way too long. But yeah. I think that's about it. Later.